back to my channel. New Year's Eve makeup link, blah, blah, blah. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to get this glittery glam New Year's Eve makeup look. My last video of the year. I am so excited to be bringing you this look. I wanted to do something that I would actually wear on New Year's Eve. Just like a subtle pop of glitter, metallic, something that is very wearable for anyone, and I would actually wear this. So I wanted to create something like that that's very easy to do for you guys. You don't have to sit there and pop on a bunch of different colors. Keep it neutral, keep it glam and glittery. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you want to learn how to get it, then keep watching. Is it rolling? Yeah. Okay, so I'm so excited to do this video. It is like the last video of the year, and so the products that I'm going to be using in this video are going to be the ones that are my ride or die go-to products because I trust them. When you go out for New Year's or you have a big occasion, you want to use makeup that you trust and you know is going to work on your skin and how it's going to feel and how it's going to last. So I primed my skin with the Base Hydrate from Makeup Forever, and that is just because my skin is a little bit dry. For the foundation, my go-to foundation for this year was the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is a full coverage foundation, and I know that it's gonna last all night. The only difference with this foundation, I'm gonna put some on my hand. Oh shoot. I just wish it had a pump because it just, look what it does. You know, that's the only thing, but it wears well. I mean, it covers really good. But the only thing I'm gonna do different with this is put in some custom infusion drops from Cover FX. This is the Radiance drops. This foundation, like, it gives you a little bit of a dry, thick consistency sometimes. So what I'm doing is putting in a few drops so that it makes it a little bit more moisturizing, and it just goes on a little bit better and smoother. So I'm gonna go ahead and work that in with my Tarte Beauty sponge. I like how it just makes my skin look really even, and it also covers really well under the eyes. I start off with a nice thin layer because I'm gonna put on all of my eye makeup, brows, everything, and then I'm gonna go back to my face. I usually let that kind of sit in and dry before I start on the rest of my face. For my brows today, my hair is such a different color, so I'm gonna go in with Ebony. I used to use Ebony back in 2013, and so this is crazy to come back to this guy right here. Just going to create a line right underneath them to kind of get the shape that I want, and then I'll start to fill them in the sparse areas. I'm gonna start here at the front, and with a soft hand, feather out that brow. And I'm trying something a little different with my brows. Instead of making them go to a sharp point at the end, I'm kind of building them up like this. Making them a little bit wider at the end and just building up where I need to, right in there, and it'll just look like natural full brows. And if you want to really figure out where your point is, it should go right diagonal across your eye, and that's where your point should be. And then it should start right there at the beginning of your eye, diagonal, and then it should stop here. To clean up the brow hair as I go, I'm using the Benefit Boing Industrial Strength Concealer. This is what I'm going to be using to clean them up. And I'm using this Morphe M432 brush. Like how clean the concealer makes your makeup look. It really enhances the shape of the brow and also makes it look really clean. It gives you that celebrity makeup artist kind of makeup look. So I'm gonna go ahead and pat in the rest of the concealer. I'm gonna use the Lemonade primer from Benefit on my eyelids, and it's just this yellow primer. I feel like it color corrects really nice. Makes your eyeshadow last a whole lot longer. So now I'm gonna get into the eyeshadow. I'm gonna take this ColourPop eyeshadow in Get Lucky. It's this one right here. As you can see, I've really dug my finger into it pretty hard. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my finger because I feel like using your finger with the ColourPop shadows is the best way to apply them. When you use a brush, it just doesn't go on as nicely or at all. But I'm gonna go ahead and pat my finger on there. Because my claws are super long, I'm not gonna be able to get in there. So what I'm gonna do is take this brush right here. This is the Sigma Duo Fiber Blend. And I'm just going to make sure to get this guy in the inner corner just to work it over. And there we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go over top with this other ColourPop shadow in Cheap Date. It has some glittery specks in it. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that and just pop it onto the center. It's basically the same color, but with some glitter chunks in it. And then for the crease, I'm gonna be using a transition right here and just go right around the lid. I'm gonna darken it up a little bit more, so I'm gonna take a different brush. Taking this pencil brush right here from Tarte, pop into Teddy Bear, and I'm just gonna work that into the outer socket. And then I'm gonna take my Luxie brush again with that other transition shade on it. Literally, that's the name of the eyeshadow. And I'm gonna go ahead and work that, just blend that in so that they merge together. So now I'm gonna go on to the eyeliner. I'm gonna take my Kat Von D liner. I have this baby one because it's like a sample size one. It came with the Too Faced Kat Von D collab collection. I always go back to this one because it's so good. It glides on so nice and just smooth. I'm gonna take this gold glitter from Urban Decay. This is the Heavy Metal Glitter in Midnight Cowboy. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna run it right across the top of my eyeliner. And I'm gonna put a little bit in this inner corner, like a little dot heavier right in there. Not gonna lie, it kind of burns my eyelids a little bit, so beware of that. It kind of burns. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on. My favorite mascaras, and I've said before, mascara is just a mascara, but actually, no, it's not. I realized that there are really good mascaras that make a difference on your lashes, on the length and the width and everything. This one from MAC, girl, it is so good. I mean, it's called Upward Lash Upward Black is the color. This is gonna make your lashes look so freaking long. If you have trouble with your eyelashes standing up, this one is really good. The brush grabs your lash and the formula keeps it up. So I'm taking this transition shade right here that we used on our crease, and I'm using it on the lash line as well. This is the Morphe Y22 brush. And I'm just working it right on the lower lash line, like so. I'm gonna go back in with Teddy Bear and start to darken up the bottom lash line. And then for that the brow bone highlight, I'm gonna take Thanks a Latte, this shade right here. I'm going to use my Dose of Colors flat definer brush to use that on my brow bone and just work that on there like that. Press it down into the other shades so that it transitions really nice and everything looks smooth. And then for the waterline, I'm gonna take the Anastasia Luster Liner. I'm gonna pop that onto the waterline right now. I just want subtle metallic and pops of glitter here and there. I'm gonna take this silver glitter. It's the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter in Glam Rock. And I'm gonna take that on the lower inner corner. Just in case you're indecisive and can't decide which one to use, just use both of them. I mean, why not? Okay, so time for the lashes. I'm gonna be using the House of Lashes in Iconic. So they're so glam and so pretty. These are my go-to glam lashes. Let them dry for a little bit. I'm using the Tarte Pro Glue. I hate when it sticks in your eye and then you're blinking, and every time it blinks it like scratches your eye a little bit. Oh, it's the worst. So I always cut off the ends. My ultimate favorite lash glue though for this year was the Lash Duo adhesive that comes in this little tube. It comes in a tube like this. It's white. The best, and it doesn't stick to your eyes afterwards. Doesn't leave that nasty residue. It's a good one. So I'm gonna let that dry, and while that's drying, I'm just gonna put on a little bit more foundation, put on some concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and take this foundation, just whatever's on the end of the bottle, and then I'm gonna put it on my face. The foundation dries, the color slightly changes, you can tell, because it's a little bit darker now. But when I put it on at first, it looks a little lighter. So just let it dry for a little bit while you do your eyeshadow. I'm gonna put some concealer on. For contour, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Ebony stick foundation. Actually, this is not a contour color. It's a stick foundation, but I like the color for contouring. The closer you make your lines on your nose, the smaller your nose is going to look. So I want it to look a little bit more pinched right on the tip. So I kind of curve it inwards instead of making that straight line down my nose. It just flows a little bit nicer. So now I'm gonna seal everything in place. I'm gonna use my Hello Flawless Benefit Powder. This is a powder foundation. Press that into my skin, make sure nothing moves around. Trust me, this makeup is not gonna move around. If you are doing every step that I'm doing in this video, your makeup's gonna last until the next morning, until the next afternoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my skin. I've been loving this IT Cosmetics Sunshine in a compact. It's a matte bronzer, and I like how huge it is. It gives you a lot of product, and I'm gonna be using my Kat Von D brush. It's like a dual-ended brush. I'm gonna use this side and just start to work that into my cheekbone in circular motions, really focusing on the hairline area. And then for the blush, I'm gonna take this really pretty peachy blush from EX1. It's called Pretty in Peach. It's this one right here. And when it comes to color on the cheeks, I like to keep it behind the cheekbone. Makes it look a little bit more natural and just gives you a really nice glow. For my highlight, I'm gonna take Artist Couture's Cocoa Bling. I'm just gonna take what's in this top. I'm gonna put it on with one of these brushes. Right there. Ooh. I'm also gonna get the tip of my nose and my Cupid's bow. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. I'm gonna take this Makeup Forever lip liner in number 12 and overline my lips, of course. And for the lip, I'm gonna use this City Color matte lipstick in Chloe. It's a really pretty nude color. These two colors blend really well together, by the way. I love this color. This is like the perfect nude. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up. Also, if you missed my last two videos, they're gonna be below my box, so check them out before you go. Also, if you haven't subscribed, hit that button right there. It will be there for you to press in case you wanna subscribe and keep watching me on the regular. Also, if you're part of my notification squad, shout out to you. Is that how it... And that's it. I love you guys so much, and until the next video, bye dollies.